Testing, testing. Welcome once again to the Class Action Point podcast. Today we have our wonderful players, including Adam, who will be playing.
Well, first off, thank you for calling me wonderful. And I thought the dramatic pause was for my introduction. I apologize. Cedra, Elven Monk.
We have our wonderful Christopher as well.
Hi, I'm wonderful Christopher. I play Dweon, the Artificer Goblin.
And Jared, who is also wonderful, apparently.
Hey, don't cop out of it now.
Well, who are you playing, Jared, who is also wonderful now?
Aya, the Tiefling Ardent.
And we have the wonderful Jessica, who will be playing the wonderful
Sewell, the Tiefling Scion.
and Nick, wonderful, the wonderful, playing
Beautiful.
Monarch the Goliath, wonderful.
We also have an Alex who is late, but he is still wonderful also.
No, he's late, so he's not wonderful.
I was about to say, like, he's okay, but he is late.
And then
Alex
there's me, who is also so wonderful, because I play everyone else. Alrighty. When last we left our party of brave student adventurers, they were getting their butts kicked by plants.
Were we?
I think so. I think that's what we were doing last time.
I think we beat the plants pretty well.
Yeah, but it took a while.
Hey, they were from an alternate plane of existence. I have only got that to say. That will absolve us of our shameful display.
They were dicks.
Oh, that would have been
Wait.
worse.
They were not that kind of plant.
Well, they were pollinating us. Squirting stuff.
That's factual.
Yeah,
Fine.
I think I saw something's pistol.
They were attempting to pollinate you. As such, it was an interesting conflict. But now, school is back in session, and the schoolwork, as you have noticed, is starting to get tougher and tougher. As the whole first week is full of tough, difficult, hard lessons. Alchemy.
I don't know. I didn't find them difficult at all.
All I know is we're going to forget them all by midterms. It always happens.
Well, hopefully after the midterm exams, we're going to forget them.
Well, we'll see. As the weeks go by, as days stretch into weeks, winter comes. Winter.
Oh yeah, I totally BS my way through my schoolwork.
Alright, and Alex will be here very soon. So, as the days turn into weeks, and the weeks turn into months, winter comes and winter storms and rages, and then winter starts to go away. As you've had many tough exams, tough pop quizzes and stuff, tough lessons, difficult assignments. Apparently this is the semester where you get all the homework, because of course you don't get to go home, and there's not much to do outside either.
Yep.
Yeah, we really.
That's why I'm not stressing about my homework.
Wait. We have two people
Hello.
talking over each other.
Hey, hold on. I'll pause for a moment.
then I think
I
it
was
was
saying it's like, I'm not stressing about it anymore. I just go with my gut now. And apparently it's working out.
okay.
And my comment was that we really blew our load exploding all the unexplored buildings like first weekend.
Yeah.
This is true.
Like,
Yeah.
we didn't save any exploration of the campus for later, did we?
Well, there might be more. You never know.
The dungeon.
You've already been to the dungeon, or part of it at least.
The secret dungeon.
Oh, that's true. There could be a secret, like
the
a
dungeon
double
of secrets.
Yes.
Where you'll, yeah. Anyway, so as the days go on, and winter starts to leave this area, but still, the weather is still rather unpleasant. Snow and the occasional sleet and hail turned into turned into the
Diarrhea stream?
turns into rain, and well,
That's what I just said.
turned in rain.
This is one of those weird biblical rains. It's just the worst kind of weird biblical rain.
The few days that aren't, you don't have rain of some sort. It's still, it's cold enough that it's not good, not fun to be outside. The wind or something, ruins it. There's yet to be a really good weather for a whole day yet. And as you awaken on a random day of some sort, Aya.
Yes?
Yeah, you are awoken to a ding dong on your, and a thump, and something is basically lands inside of your door to your bedroom on a morning in the morning. Sorry.
I was gonna say yes.
It's been a long day already, and it's only morning there. So yeah.
She looks around puzzled, like, huh? That was a weird sound. She looks down and sees the thing on the floor and is like,
And the thing is in your little newspapery thing.
I've seen it.
And go ahead and read it out then. What you've got.
Well, I can't read it out now. I'm all by myself.
Well, read it out.
She reads it over and she's like, oh,
You have a big old.
I'll have to, keep an eye out.
Yeah. Well, it's an audio podcast. They can't see what's written there. Somebody has to read it out loud, so it might as well be you. Did you receive it?
Provide voice to your inner monologue, real quick.
Or we can just create a situation where she reads it in front of everybody.
Okay. Well, you can go out and find somebody to talk to.
So as she gets up, she grabs this thing and decides, well, I'm up already, so I'm just going to head out into the common room.
Common area. Alrighty. While we're at it, looks like all the tokens are at least generally done enough. We'll dump them into the common room now, so you can mess with them there. Now move it. Where did it go? Something weird. Oh, there it goes. Alrighty, and we'll show us all onto the common room for now. But yeah, there's a big old thing. So, where's everybody this morning? Have you woken up yet?
Hunting.
if the alarm didn't wake me up, it depends on what time of the day I'm possibly still sleeping. If it did wake
It's
me up,
early morning.
as
It appears to be fairly early morning.
is this typically before when we would have gotten woken up by the alarm then?
I'm.
Like prior to
It
classes
may
and like,
be.
hey, get ready for breakfast?
It may be shortly
I'm-
before that.
I'm probably sleeping then.
Gotcha.
Well, this thing Aya has many pages, so she's like, "Oh, it's been a while since I've been able to catch up." So she's gonna just sit down in the common room and just start reading.
The common area. Yep.
It's like, so they're finally going on with that.
Yep. So, anybody else waking up early?
Monic's
No.
already outside if the weather's permitting.
Well,
With all the
it's
garbage
not-
weather, he'd be outside at every opportunity.
The weather,
It's a combination
the
of
the
just
weather is
stir
a little
crazy.
cloudy, but at least it hasn't rained yet. Wow.
Even rain wouldn't be stopping him at this point. Like, if it's
Yeah.
not a monsoon outside, he is going outside.
Yeah, it's a fairly okay day. A little dreary looking, because it's so fairly early and even and the cloudy too. But it's not gonna. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain. At least not yet. And hasn't yet either. Alrighty. So, anybody else gonna be out there where Aya might be?
No, I'm gonna try to sleep in.
Plot, 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 plot,
Um,
plot, plot, plot.
I would probably be coming in
Even
about
plot
this
gives by
time.
nature.
Yeah. So plot is ignored. Gotcha.
I actually, yes, we can hear you. Or, well, I could hear you earlier. Are you currently talking?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
There you are.
Okay, cool.
Hi.
Yeah, Severus would probably be coming back to the dormitory about the sun.
Aya looks up and she's like, "Oh, Zephyrus, you're up and about already."
Yeah, I go hunting in the morning.
Huh, I didn't know that. And she holds up the newsletter looking thing. She's like, "Hey, check it out! Someone from the church has sent me a newsletter, keeping me up to date with what's going on back at home."
As you hold it up, a small envelope slides out from in between the pages. You haven't gotten to yet.
Now you know Aya by now. She doesn't notice it.
Somebody else might,
true.
though.
It'd be like, check this out, and like the thing would like completely like float downward in behind her.
I look at the letter as it falls from the pages and say, "What's that?"
What's what? She looks down and she sees it. It's like, huh. This must have been somewhere in the middle. And she tears it open, and she starts reading it. And she's like, "Oh, hey, check. Sounds like someone from the church will be visiting." It's like he says Templar Aya, and she kind of like her chest swells a little with pride. They said, "Sorry this took so long to get to you. I've been swamped with church business, so I've been busy. I've been promoted to head of Interfaith Cooperation Ambassador. I'm basically in charge of trying to get various splinter groups in the faith to work together better. In short, it's been an awful reason to get yelled at. The Platinum Orthodox faction has been rather vocal in particular. And speaking of that, I might be having a meeting with several faction leaders early in the spring in the city of Faulkner's Roost, which is fairly close to Slinesby in the mainland if I'm correct. Depending on how things go with the meeting, I may be able to stop by the school before heading back to the islands. I have something to talk to you about in person if I can meet up with you during my trip. Keep in touch." It's from one of my good friends, Friar Rogar Brassfag.
Well, technically, he's more, not quite father, more like favorite uncle type thing. He's older, been basically a mentor to you for the most part.
A mentor and a good friend.
Yeah.
And she's like, I have to send out a reply. I'll have to meet with him as soon as possible. It's been so long since I've seen anyone from the islands.
Yep. Yep, so you've got, the closest thing you have to a relative coming. It might be able to be there. Meanwhile...
And she thinks for a second, she's like, it just occurred to me. How do we send post here?
I don't know. I have no one to send post to. Ask Zool. I know she sends it to stuff. Just send stuff to people.
Aya looks kind of shocked. Like, you don't have anyone to send post to.
No. No, I have no one that's close to me that is not already at this school.
Huh. That's... Well, on the one hand, it's very convenient, but it's kind of depressing, don't you think?
Zephyr shrugs.
Meanwhile, Zephyr suddenly feels as if the air around him withers just a little bit.
Yep.
Shadow looks sad.
But then it brightens right back up. She's like, well, it's like, well, I have a nice visit to look forward to. My friend and my mentor. It's been so long. And so Aya goes over to Zul's chamber, if she can remember where it is.
Up here.
Ah, yes.
Just, just by yours.
So Aya goes up and lightly knocks on the door. Just knock, knock, knock.
Okay, I'll go ahead and answer.
Yeah.
Yeah?
She's like, oh, Zul, did I wake you?
Oh, I was about to get up anyway.
Well, I suppose it's true enough. It's like, my friend and mentor is going to pay me a visit, and he wants me to respond to let him know that when to meet up. So, I've kind of been curious. Post sent here.
I know my character would know that, but I don't personally know that as a player, so
Basically,
I'll
there's
tell him
like
how
a
it's been.
spot there. They have like a place where you can basically, you give this person post with wherever it's supposed to go, and they send it out when they have a chance, type of thing. And you'd know where there's a place for that, and they usually deliver it to your, into your
Destination.
rooms at the school, which is weird, because you're thinking, how do they get it in there, get into your area? So yeah.
Aya just
Airdropped.
Aya just kind of chalks up to being like one of the quirks of the mainland.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, so
These mainlanders sure can break into secure places.
Now you know Aya. She's not that suspicious. She assumes like, oh, it must be magic or something.
Yeah. No, I know Aya's probably just whatever. Aya's very laissez-faire about mainlander business. I love it.
Master thieves, a lot of them.
And so she thinks like, I wonder
Yes.
when I'd be available. She's gonna pull out her schedule and find a nice empty afternoon.
Well, it depends. Well, you don't have exact details on when his thing is and stuff. You assume you'll probably get more information closer to the time. And it sounds like it's still, only a possibility, not a guarantee, at least at the moment.
I have to wait for more.
But you'd hope that he had at least time enough to stop by for a bit on the way home. Even if he can't really spend a lot of time here.
And so Aya decides like, well, I better send a reply right now anyway, just to let him know that sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
So she's gonna go back to her room and grab some paper and pen to write out a letter saying, Dear Rogar, it's like, I received your letter and I'm excited to hear that you're dropping by the city. So It's like I would like to meet up. Just let me know in response when is a good day, or when the appointment is occurring, and we'll figure out the time to meet up.
Alright, you could drop that off on your way down to breakfast and stuff. Cedra and Dweon have yet to be awake-ish yet.
Well, we can count on Dweon being the last to wake up.
Absolutely.
True.
So-
He has a rare skill that I wish to obtain, which is sleeping through the alarm. Unfortunately, Cedra's up the minute that thing shrieks at him.
And it goes
He's
ding
already
dong,
can't destroy
bing
it.
bong, ping pong, king
He's
kong.
been broken at this point.
Yeah, and yeah. You get woken up. What about Dweon?
Yeah,
Dweon get
I
woken
do.
up?
Yeah, he goes through his typical routine about trying to throw the clock and then burying it under the pillow, yada yada yada, and finally his stomach is the main thing that wakes him up. So he eventually wanders out and heads to breakfast.
As he's heading out the door, he steps on something and almost slips. There's an envelope on the ground right inside his door that he didn't notice. Well, obviously because of the clutter. Go ahead and check it out.
That damn robot house.
Okay, that one was extra loud. So, so I step on an envelope. Let's see, is Dearest Dweon one?
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, cool.
Go ahead.
Mom and Dad are gonna visit.
You can go ahead and read it out loud if you want. So
All right. So
that our
in his
listeners
head,
can hear.
he hears this. Dearest Dweon, thank you for the note and school calendar. We should be at the school the day before spring break begins. We are looking forward to meeting your friends. Dad got stuck
Yeah.
to the
Mom is
outhouse
usually the one who
seat
writes the
again.
letters.
Too.
Go ahead.
Dad got stuck to the outhouse seat again too. We are thinking the apothecary's kids are the ones doing it again. Oh, those bastards. Speaking of them, we have removed nearly all of the glowing green paint they covered the shop with last summer. We both love you, Mom and Dad. Those apothecary kids. Ugh. Dweon shakes his
Yeah.
fist.
Yeah, you did. The alchemist and the apothecary didn't get along in the first place. You know, even before they had kids.
The apothecaries are the freaks, and the alchemists are the nerds. Oh wait, no, better. They're the geeks. It's freaks versus geeks.
So that puts a little skip in Dweon's step this morning. He's like, yay, Mom and Dad are coming to visit.
Yeah.
Because, he feels like he's been doing pretty good at school, so he wants to kind of show it off a little bit.
Yeah. You head down. So you head on down to the breakfast time. And there's food. Again, it's stuff. I'm getting sick and tired of trying to come up with new combinations of breakfast and of food type products.
Food happens.
Food
I love
happens,
food.
and it's good.
Yep, Cedra is definitely, once he wakes up, he's ready for breakfast. Old breakfast? Ugh, I can't even repeat that typo. It's not even a typo if you say it out loud. It's just I guess Adam's screwing up.
It's not a typo if you say it out loud. It's just being a stroke victim.
Quit making fun of my stroke.
Yep. Alrighty, so food is a
Different
thing
strokes,
that
different
happens,
folks.
and as you're heading in, checking your schedules. Oh wow, time really flies. Spring break is it the end of the week?
Oh, man. Does anybody know a peninsula we can party at?
all I can think of is that scene from Excel Saga where it's like a baseball game happening, and then the next scene is like, and that's the bottom of the ninth, and the other commentator is the director. He's like, holy jump cuts!
Let's see, you have a hot tub and you have a Goliath. We can make our own peninsula.
Oh my.
I don't like the way that sounds.
my.
I need an adult.
It seems like the last few days of class before spring break, which is apparently a fairly long weekend, you'll have off on Friday through Tuesday. So the next day you technically have a class is like the next Wednesday after that. So yeah, long weekend. However, also of note is that there's the Thursday also is marked as the spring tournament. Will be happening on Thursday before class.
Well, what's have we been hearing about this spring tournament? I'm curious to know what's going on with it.
Well,
show. Because we are the champions, right? We're the undisputed.
You're the winter champions.
Yeah, I
And
know.
you
We
also
gotta.
note, and you've just realized, oh crap! Now the new ones have been announced. Your discount is gone at the school shop.
No.
Oh no, we
Which
gotta
means you
fight
need
to.
win if
We
you're
gotta
gonna get a
fight to keep our
discount on
discount.
stuff.
We'll just get it back. It's all good.
Yeah, there's always a possibility.
No worries.
I look over across the table at Zool from class or from lunch or from wherever it was that she was nonchalantly saying it. I'm just aghast. I'm like, but you don't understand. We don't have it now. We can't.
You can't
You-
prepare.
We can't prepare. Exactly.
Well,
Thank you, Mr.
As far as
Voice.
I remember, you had like $30 and some lint to your name.
Yes, but
Well,
but it's
sorry, 30
principle of the
gold
matter.
and some lint.
it's the principle of the matter. I am so frustrated. We must earn this back, like Zool says.
So in this tournament, we get to hit things.
Oh,
Well,
that's right. He has
Lots
a
of
dinner
things.
tournament.
Lots of things.
who wants to
including-
lay Manak down about the tournaments? Because Manak is in for a treat. Cedar's just grinning. I'm just looking like to and fro.
Cedrus will say, I get to beat the shit out of people I don't like, and some people I do.
Yeah, I just need to get
We
the
get to air our animosities, and we get to look heroic.
other. One more token's needed. Where's Zool? I think it's Zool.
The grin on Monarch's face is getting wider and wider, and when everybody finishes describing it,
Gotcha.
finally.
And the best part, we
Top
get
of
to
each
be the
other.
coolest people around.
Alrighty, now you can mess with them again. I just wanted to have a copy of everything, so to transfer over to the. Ah, crap! Connection to the server has been interrupted. Yeah. Crap.
Oh, lame.
Did you get a interruption to the server?
Not me.
I haven't
Okay.
seen anything.
Can everybody see? Let me make sure. This thing. Alrighty. Did everybody's thing change?
What thing?
Okay, maybe my
No.
connection's not connecting. Give me a second. Let me restart. Load my
Sure.
current page. See if it'll fix it.
Guys, at some point we really do need to use Puggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a good mascot, but he still needs to be used. Otherwise,
Well, I
he's
think-
just a waste of resources.
I feel like I would never call Puggy a waste of resources. Would you call
That
your
is fair.
favorite dog a waste of resources?
No,
Um,
you're right.
But I think
Alright.
the unfortunate problem is the clandestine nature in which we are keeping him.
Yeah, is Puggy
Alright.
general knowledge to anybody else, or is it just, like, our
Is
secret?
Puggy moving around for you?
No,
Yes.
we
Yes, he is.
Okay.
We befriended him, and
I
Okay.
tamed him, and the only
Yes.
person who knows is the headmaster and Stone Sunder.
Not Stone Thunder. Steinbanger. Our,
Steinbanger.
your, dwarven warrior type, teacher and combat teacher and mentor.
That's right. Stone Sunder is a dwarven warrior from another series.
And another
Okay, so
podcast.
his presence is sanctioned, essentially.
Yeah, it's just
It's-
a thing
okay.
more that not a lot of people
It's like
take note
Yeah.
of him.
As long as I feed him, it's fine.
And as long as what you feed him is not other students or teachers or staff or any other sentient being for that matter.
I did not promise to not feed Ignition to him.
Hey,
Uh.
even Ignition is people too. She's just bitchy people.
Alrighty, so anyways. Yes, as you're getting ready for... Oh yeah, that is a thing I should probably share with you guys. I've got a list. The school shop has been updated. Well, I'll send you the list here of things that have been... that they have. Here, once I find the spot that I have them in. School shop has been updated. New stuff. But yeah. Crunch. But while we're there, while we're talking about this, your the reward apparently for this this tournament is a big one. A very
Is it a
big
boat?
one.
Or like a vacation trip or something.
Well, it's something cool. The rewards for the rewards include. Let me find. And
Hold
That.
on, awkward pause.
yes. Also, all the bragging rights, of course.
So that's 1,200 each
Actual
person,
gold.
or for the team?
Actual gold pieces for the team and to split up, and the 5,000 gold pieces store credit. Yes. They're actually
Nice.
giving away money, and store credit. A lot of it.
I appreciate that.
Yes, and there's some cool, stuff to buy with the store credit too. Yep. And actually, surprisingly enough, it seems like the first year's this tournament for the first years is actually being very well talked about. Even among the higher school years students.
Well, what's the rumor mill saying?
Well, let's find out. Can you find out?
Streetwise check.
Streetwise checks on now.
Yeah. Not.
What's mystery was?
Yeah. Look at that 5.
Yeah. Sephruz has fun talking to a rock,
Yeah.
thinking it's probably a shard mine student, until he doesn't realize it isn't.
Hey, I need your
double digits.
expertise. Nice.
It actually is pretty good. Alright.
I'm not trained in it though.
I'm not either. You rolled really good though.
Yeah.
You have
Alright.
+7 and you're not trained in it?
It's
Well,
charisma based.
yeah, she's charisma.
Yeah.
based.
This is true.
Alrighty, Aya, here's a few things. Like, yeah. Yeah. There's a few random things. We got, yeah, like there's somebody who's like, goblins? Really? They're teaching goblins now? And then there's another, I don't know. I just saw some green people. And then there's another group that's like, oh yeah, there's all the, and there's a bunch of tieflings too. Well, that's, yeah. And there's all sorts of other stuff. When are fire mages gonna realize that they're just not gonna work? And there's a few other random stuff like, yeah, still, yeah, they still haven't that the team that done defeated still hasn't chosen a name. Our team had a name
Shit.
chosen even before we got here, and a bunch of other things, of random things. But yeah,
We've had a few names, but our holy roller in our party keeps, denying them.
I feel personally offended as a show of solidarity.
The fire extinguishers.
nice.
Are all our names going to be some variation of how can we make a tribute to how much we hate Team Gorgon?
Yes. Yes, we
I mean,
are.
that's a silly question, but still.
Yep. And as you're coming up to the time for the coming up.
You
to
know,
the,
it's almost humorous though. Our hate of Team Gorgon and our easily able to surpass them like capabilities have kind of almost reversed the situation, like where we're kind of like the menacing like bullies, like yeah, fuck you guys, like
Totally the whole-
you guys suck. Go home, Team Gorgon. Meanwhile, like they're the underdogs. They're like we're gonna smash them one day. It's like never.
yes. So
They
Oh
start.
no,
They're Team Rocket.
we're the Oprah
They're-
dogs.
They are literally Team Rocket.
I don't know if they're Team Rocket and more
No.
we're Cobra Kai.
nah, they're Team Magma. Complete with
Oh,
fire
yeah, I
and
guess
stuff.
True.
Anyway,
is
so as you're approaching the tournament, you're all called to the office of your mentor, Professor Tordal Steinbanger.
Good old Steinbecker. What does he look like again? He's like a dwarf, correct?
He's a dwarf, reddish brown hair that's just starting to go gray, beard almost to the floor. If it wasn't in nice braided and stuff, starting to go just a bit bald.
Does he have a big red nose because he's always drunk?
Nah, he didn't catch those dwarven genes.
Oh, okay.
So are you going to meet him or skip out on him?
Oh no, absolutely. Dweon would go see him. He's a good boy now.
Well, are y'all here? He's looking over his desk at all of you. Are y'all there?
Please don't make mana count.
Yeah.
Aya's just kind of daydreaming. She's like, what?
So you're all actually going to the meeting. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah,
at.
may as well. I give him a friendly old wave as I enter. Even though I'm, as we all can see now, not a friendly looking person.
Yeah. I'm there.
Alrighty. Alrighty, I see you're all here. Why is there a cat? Kitty, go. My leg is not a girl.
Tell me your shadow.
Alrighty then. So there's we have an issue that needs to be solved. You may or may not know of it, since, well, you're actually kind of the cause of it.
I kind of
Yeah,
look
raise the
shiftily
eyebrow.
around. I say, I made sure I had a bucket of sand, and I made sure there was water nearby. It shouldn't have spread. Like,
What?
I
I just
look
start
at
panicking.
I look at Cedrus quizzically.
Professor Steinbanger looks just the same. What?
This isn't what. No, this isn't about the Oh no, this isn't about.
I
No.
I'm
will
sorry. I
Cedra
thought this
in
was
the
something
ribs.
else. I thought this was something else. I'm
So,
sorry.
well, as you may know, just about every, your team is kind of unique so far, in that you don't have a name yet.
Hey, I was like,
We
what?
really
I
need
put
to
forward
have-
my
You really
I
need
put
to have
my
you agree
request.
on one.
I glare accusingly at Aya.
I put forward my request for the team to be called the Light of Bahamut several times.
And then in
And-
unison the entire party says no.
I like to think it's
So-
been enough time that Monarch joins right in.
Exactly.
Yes. So, anyways,
Can we just put a bunch of names in a hat and just draw it from it?
so look, I need you to either decide on one, or I will give you one.
Oh, my face I look so mortified when he says that. I'm like, oh no, I'm not letting the teacher pick our name.
Good point.
So please refer
He's
to
going
us
to pick
as
something
Team
so
Updog.
lame.
You are Team Poppin' Fresh.
Well, how many of there's 6 of us, right?
Yep.
So if we did the whole name in the hat thing, just roll a d6 or just assign us a number,
Okay, hold on.
roll a d6, right?
Well,
I mean, I'm out of character. I'm kind of all for that right now because there's no way we're going to decide on a freaking name.
Aya's never letting Light of Bahamut go. That's true.
I mean, we could combine all the names.
A lot of Princess
You know what?
Bahamut.
I was going to say we've had enough names. We might be able to Megazord them together.
Take the first letter.
Oh, can we make an acronym?
Yeah, there you go. First letter of each name.
We become Team.
Agamemnon. Agamemnon. Agamemnon?
Agamemnon. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Agamemnon, yeah. Or, yeah, something like that.
oh boy.
You're talking about the Digimon, right? I couldn't even keep my face straight for that one. Sorry.
Agamemnon.
Look,
Digivolve
I just
2.
I know this is springed on you a bit out of the blue, so to speak.
Yeah.
But
It's true.
yeah,
How am I supposed
just
to
try and
challenge
figure
Aya
out
to combat
something
opening
sometime
if,
soon.
Find out about this now.
What does Manic think of this whole thing? Did we get a suggestion from him yet?
I suggest
Yeah,
we be
Manic
named
deserves-
Team Updog.
Up dog.
What's up, dog?
Monica starts giggling uncontrollably.
I nod. I have that
Oh.
look of yes, I get it, but there's no smile.
Alright, well, like I said, I just need you
My
to
smile and
start coming
optimism
up with
gone.
one, because it's getting just a little embarrassing with our, perennial champions being unnamed. And really, I don't care what it is, as long as you all agree to it.
I just turn to everybody. Listen, guys, I'm not that picky. I just not Light of Bahamut. I just want something I'm okay with. What do you guys?
The
what's the
nameless
name you
one for
like?
Bahamut.
I looked at Dweon. What's the name you like?
Dweon likes something like, the unknowables or the unnamed or something like that. Or the nameless ones aren't that bad. Or the nameless ones.
I don't get it. We have names, Dweon. We all have names.
In complete seriousness, Monarch suggests, why don't we all draw sticks? Professor Steinbanger, collect a set. Whoever draws the short stick picks the name.
Alrighty. Okay then. Alrighty. How are we gonna
It's fair.
do this?
But there's still the chance that we'll be light of Bahamut. What?
And we
What
agree
kind of-
to ban the Light of Bahamut beforehand.
Yeah, I can agree to banning Light
Yes.
of Bahamut.
Yes, I agree.
Fine. Alrighty.
Agreed.
So basically, we need a D. Well, he's gonna.
You better organize this because people are putting more than one name in
Alright,
there.
so a D. How about this?
A is just stuffing it with like Bahamut variants.
Give me a moment here. Let me just.
Yeah, like, what I'm thinking is, like, 1 is Dweon, 2 is Cedra, 3 is Aya, and so on and so forth.
Well, here's what I'm going.
Watch-
We're gonna roll you a D.
I s-
Roll a D. Okay, I've got a plan. We're gonna
Okay.
roll a D6 from bottom to top, 1 to 6. I will, and
From
just to
bottom
be
to
safe, I will roll it just to be D6.
Roll a 5. Roll a 5. Roll a 5.
Alrighty, here
Honestly,
goes.
you almost don't want to win. because
If,
I don't
if
want
we roll
pressure.
if we roll a 5, I think we're all gonna stab him. Okay, this is fine.
Dweon.
Oh God!
Oh no.
Alrighty.
All of a sudden-
Oh
all
God,
of a sudden,
we're gonna
feel
be
the-
so.
Feel the
so
air
screwed.
around you freeze a little, and you notice turning her head slowly towards you.
As the rest of the party also turns their heads slowly towards you expectantly.
Yes, you just hear like a slow creak as like we all like just slowly rotate. All
Yeah,
eyes
yes,
are on
yes,
you.
yes.
Al's
scared
sunk so
beyond.
far in his seat that he's like almost a pancake.
Behind Aya, Monarch is just holding a thumbs up and smiling.
Well,
No matter how Zephyrus tries to encourage you, Aya's icy stare just freezes you to the bone. Which is odd coming from a tiefling.
true. So, Dweon's going to be like,
Don't do it,
I have to
Dweon.
pick the name.
Don't do it. You know what to do.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pick the light. No, not that one.
Start
I'm gonna
sharpening knife.
I'm gonna go with the nameless ones because we don't have a name.
But we all have names. I don't get it. I'm just so. Cedra looks so frustrated with no
Zephyrus
comprehension.
shrug.
I just don't get it.
Zephyrus shrugs and just is like, whatever.
You feel yourself starting to get frostbite in your toes and fingers. Which is very bizarre indeed.
From behind, Monarch just slowly lowers his hand in front of Aya's face.
Well, after a short moment, like Cedra's kind of like less worked up and kind of in
So, the
shruggy mode.
team- So we need to have N. We need text. We need this to be in a nice bright.
One of these days we will have an official campaign where we are Team Sea Slug. Go Team Sea Slug!
No, I don't even do that right. Dweon tries to shrink
And
away,
if
and he
you'll
just
notice
like
at the
falls
top-
back. The chair just falls
You'll notice
backward.
something at the top. There's
Yeah,
banana.
he just puts his hood over his head and like knocks the chair over, and as he like walks out of there.
There's something that's been added to this, map. Check the
Map.
top. In the middle.
Oh. It's official now.
It's official now. Oh, alrighty. Well, you have a name now. That's fine. Alrighty. Then then do well tomorrow, I guess. We'll all be in the stands, I guess. Well, and as you finish up for the day, anything you want to do the day before the tournament?
Well, I think
Well,
Dweon's
aside
gonna,
from rapidly.
Dweon's gonna go hide in his
bag.
room.
Yep.
Now, in a drastic change from a few minutes ago, you feel as though you're starting to sweat a little bit as you feel the air around you seethe.
Well, alright. So as the morning comes, eventually, Dweon, for the first time ever, has trouble sleeping.
Yes, he like tosses and turns.
Yeah.
It was yeah, he didn't like being under the
Morning
stress.
comes. In the morning, Dweon has barely slept. How's the rest of you slept, though?
All right enough.
Same as normal.
I was up late, so I was out doing my practices and then worn myself out and slept like a log till I was rudely awakened.
Yeah. By the ding dong, bing bong, ping pong, king kong.
Yeah, it's probably out cold.
Slept like
Yeah.
a baby loaded up with Benadryl.
Something like that. Alrighty. Breakfast. There was a big, huge breakfast feast, almost. Pretty much everything that you could have for breakfast is represented at this meal. Looks like they're pulling out all the stops for the day.
Oh man, well I'm excited for that.
There
Yeah,
are
which
not
is
only, there's
unfortunate
not
because
only
Dweon
bacon,
doesn't
there's
have
spice.
hardly anything on his plate because he's
There- yeah.
just
There's
kind of
several kinds of
lost his
bacon.
appetite.
There's multiple bacons of various kinds.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Yeah, he's kind of lost his appetite a little bit, but he still shoves some in his pockets. Save for later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For once,
I might get
Dweon is
later.
not eating much.
Oh man, for me to officially notice that, because I would love to comment on poor Dweon's nature, I'm going to make an insight check and see how, if I even notice poor Dweon's out of sorts.
No, you're busy.
Old Dweon, even shoving bacon in his pocket so he can keep eating later.
With his passive insight of 23, would he notice?
Oh yeah, without much trouble. Yeah. Dweon put like 2 pieces of bacon in his mouth the whole time breakfast was going on, and you're not even sure he swallowed either of them. This is a rarity for
What,
him.
is just chipmunking it?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Thinking on it, maybe he didn't actually put them in, just pretended to try and, or something. But still, he's barely eaten, if at all. Which is weird for him. Very weird.
Dweon, are you feeling well?
Yeah, man, I'm doing all right. I just had a bad night's sleep, and I don't know. This pressure thing of the name, and then this tournament, my parents coming. I don't know. My stomach's just not feeling really good right now.
Well, hey, I'm glad you're doing okay regardless. Cedra chimes in, not aware at all.
Dweon gives him a feeble thumbs up.
Would Monarch be able to whip up anything that might settle his stomach down?
With that, well, give me I guess, heal or nature would probably be the closest things to figure out if you can think of something that might, calm nerves or at least calm a stomach enough to help them.
Okay, let's go with nature.
See, you remember, you're thinking on it. There's not a lot of easy things to make to calm like nerves, but you know that a few things that might calm a stomach enough a little bit.
Ginger ale. You need ginger ale.
Ginger
Yeah.
ale or good fresh cold milk can sometimes do that for some people, especially if you and there's a few others you can find something at the and recommend something like from the food that you should drink, food or drink that you could have some that would probably help them if you got a good bit of it down. Yeah, well,
Uh-oh.
Monica would not recommend milk. Milk is a drink for children.
eh,
And Monica's learned by now, Dweon is not a child, despite his small size.
even though he's about as tall as one.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, Manic probably gives me like some sort of like ginger tea to try, and Dweon's like, okay, well, thank you very much, and he like dumps like a half cup of sugar into it and slams it. And,
That's not going to. Okay. Drink up.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just
it-
wins as I watch it happen.
Yeah. Well, Dweon, maybe once the tournament's over. Speaking of which, you've been checking out the schedule. Apparently, you're entering the first round. You're the second match in the second match, not the first. This first match is between Team Mountainfall and a team called Sunraisers.
I kind of looked to everybody. I'm like, do you guys remember Sunraiser? Did we fight them last year?
no, I don't think so.
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Dweon has a vague memory of like that dwarf you once stalked, being a member of that group.
Yeah, I vaguely remember her as a
Yeah.
what was her name, Jilly or something like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's and that they had there was like a halfling in that group, and that's about all you can remember really. You didn't really get to see them, fight much in the tournament, and they're not, and they're only in like, and members of their group are only in like one of your classes, and it's not one that you're particularly interested in finding out who's in it rather than what's going on with the lessons. In short, several of their members are in your alchemy class. But Dweon has more important things to do in that class. So do the rest of you for the most part too. Alrighty. So as the breakfast winds down, everybody's getting ready to head out to the arena. You can get some good, seats if you want beforehand for the if you want to see the first round. The first match of the first round before you get ready for your match.
Now, do we know who we're battling? Or does it say on the stuff bill?
You can check for it.
Oh, absolutely. I think
We're
we
checking?
probably do that, try to come up with a game plan almost ahead of time.
Alright, round 1, match 2 is between Team the Nameless Ones and Team Gorgon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, already?
Yeah.
Alright, She cracks her knuckles and is like, I got a little bit of frustration I need to vent.
More than a little, actually. Alrighty. If you want, you can watch. Any of you want to watch the first match between Mountainfall and Sunraisers?
Oh, absolutely.
Monarch definitely does.
Alrighty.
So describe the stadium to us again.
Alright. The what?
Oh, I was so we're in the stadium again, right? The
Yeah,
arena.
I'm moving you over to that right now,
All right.
just to get the map ready. Stuff for your own round. What is going on? Why is everything? Something weird's going on here. Is it loading up or not?
Team Gordon versus Giddy.
Yeah, I think I didn't get all the tokens to go over. Give me a second here. It might have been because of the thing that was going on with my computer thing. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. Alright, so as you're finding a place in the stand, Dweon, make me a perception check. Okay. While we're at it, Aya, also make a perception check. So, Dweon, Dweon does not see anybody familiar, nor does Aya. Well, as you're as you're finding a place to sit together, so yeah, the announcer announces, in this arc curve, it's not exactly a corner, well, we have Team Mountainfall, and in this corner we have Team Sunraisers. Ready? Begin! And instantly chaos ensues, as it apparently is the Team Mountainfall advances, and then, well, things happen very fast. Giant swords come out. One of the Sunraisers advances, points a blade at the Goliath Vicor, and suddenly a massive, blade of like acidic acid just kind of fires up out of the ground at him from right underneath him. And then a halfling on a riding a large dog just kind of charges him and knocks him down with a blade of light, a very long blade of light. Vicor, their Goliath is practically down before he even has a real chance to act.
Oh, punk.
Well, everybody else is surprised at this. Everybody else in the party he has been tough and dangerous in both times they've encountered him in the arena. This was weird. Or they decide the tactically minded of you are pretty sure. Yeah, they put used their best stuff because they knew he was a problem, because they'd seen him deal with other teams almost single-handedly. So eventually, while the team Mountain Fall gets several good hits in, taking down their big tough guy was almost instantly was a big morale boost for the other team. And and in the end, Team Mountain Fall all falls. And it would appear the victor is Team Sunraisers. And there's a bunch like cheering and stuff. We'll have a little break before the next round, or the next match. So as you're about to leave, Dweon, make me a perception check. That's much better. You see someone very familiar trying to get by through the what's it called? The crowd and the seats and stuff towards you. Very familiar.
Who is it?
Mom.
Oh, cool. So Dweon, zips through people's legs and over people's chairs and makes his way over to his mom very quickly.
Yeah, so she's like, "Oh, Dweon."
Mom! All right, I didn't know you were going to be here.
Yeah, Dad and I arrived an hour ago. He's in travel's never been good for him, so he's in the outhouse at the moment. He might be there for a while.
Oh, well, that's Dad.
Yeah. So. Yeah. At this point, the announcer's like, "We are preparing for the preparations are almost done. Will teams Gorgon and the Nameless ones please report to their appropriate locker rooms?" Says.
Dweon looks up at his mom. He's like, "Oh, Mom, that's us. We're the Nameless ones. Hey, my teammates, they let me choose the name. Isn't that cool?"
Aww. She like pats you on the head. That's so nice of them. Let's, well, good luck. Better get going.
Thanks. I've got some really neat stuff to show you. Keep an eye out.
Alright, preparations are getting ready. So basically, you'll notice that there's a nice big box here. A red box. Tokens should be placed somewhere in on that side. The other team is starting to, get themselves together. Please.
One of my class features is the augment energy that I continually forget about. So I reach over and I draw a little rune thing on Mannix. He has a great axe, right?
Yep, he has a big old great axe.
So basically what you have now, Manic, is your weapon has a +2 bonus as a free action, and you can just use it anytime you want. So if you miss something that's close or something like that, you can have the +2 one time.
One time? Awesome.
Basically, yeah, you get close, you think.
You have a floating +2 on you.
Yeah, Shadow, I think we got the wrong version of Shadow, so I'll just give this to all players. I'll name him Get his name. Shit. All this stuff. Sorry, I'm getting things set up for the kitty because apparently something didn't get passed on when I copied them over. Alright. Alrighty. So now need to get people added to the initiative. Add all these guys to the initiative. I need to add give them initiatives. A whole. Alright, next up is Copper, who has. Wow,
Awesome.
Copper's not gonna. Now, this is gonna be interesting. Mission has a +6. Mission, where is it? Yeah, that'll be a 20.6 attack. And next up is who has a lot. And Spark.
I want to make sure it's stated beforehand. Before the fight started, Monarch would have manifested his hide armor.
Understood. It's, I imagine, anybody who had things that had to be retrieved from any weird space or place would have them, and have weapons ready when you came out.
Oh, my extra dimensional hammer.
Alright, Turk has a +10. Okay. Alrighty, now we can, I believe, organize them. Alrighty. So first thing that happened, we have a
Judas Priest.
what?
We're gonna have to reorder it.
What happened?
Turg's after us, even though he's ahead of us.
Yeah, I know. I will mess with it here. 22.9. I'm reordering it now. Now that should work. All right, Frost is the lady drow with the big
I
knife.
was mentioning, there are a couple people who need to roll off.
What?
Sephiroth and Sparky need to roll off.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Sephiroth and Sparky. Roll me a d20 flat for Sephiroth.
Of course.
Well, Sparky goes first amongst those, and it's already set up for first. Alright, who else
Alright,
needs to? Zool and Cedra need to roll off.
Or
What
at
are
least
their
one of their
bonuses?
bonuses.
The initiative.
Let me check. I think mine is +4. Nope, +6.
What about Cedra? Are you there, Adam? Are you there, Adam?
I'm gonna scroll up and see.
May or may not be muted.
Cedra's is +7 apparently.
Okay, so
So Cedra goes for Zool.
alright, so 21.7 with that, and just making sure there's anything else. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's see here. Alright, that should work. Alrighty, Frost is the first. Crap. Pop the switch off my mic. Can't unmute. Also drop switch.
I popped it back when I found it.
Okay, good.
The ground.
Alrighty, so one last. So
I'm sorry I
Frost.
killed all those trombones.
Yeah. Frost is going first. Gonna move. And that's what she's gonna do. She's going to move again. And as a minor action, Heart's Darkness. We need it.
What is it? Something darkness?
She's gonna fart darkness, like I said, once I find the right thing for it.
That's gross.
You should probably go to a doctor and get that checked out.
So yeah, she farts darkness, and she's suddenly surrounded by darkness. And that's her turn.
In front of God and everybody. That takes guts. Respect.
Turg is gonna go next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 movement, right? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he doesn't really have a minor action. Nah, don't want to use that. And Sparky goes. Sparky, however, has super range. I have to make sure he gets a good place to do this. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just making sure he. Oh yeah, he's got range 20. What does he want? Who does he want to shoot with his chaosy effect? Reminds me.
Dweon shoots a magic missile into the darkness.
I attack the darkness.
Reminds me, I need to check something about him. Okay, I think that. Okay, he's gonna be doing radiant damage today.
Alright, I was going to be doing fire damage today.
Fire. I'll take you to burn.
Alrighty. Well, radiant. He's gonna use his chaos shot on. Yeah, he'll go with Aya. This is versus your will. Does 19 hit your will?
It just hits.
Alrighty. And this. See, we need slash. Roll D8 plus 7. 10 radiant damage to you. And then it's Shadow and Sephiroth's turn.
Oh, what did he do? Let's see. 1, 2. I think I'll delay my action.
Okay. How long? Or any particular thing you want to delay it to?
Until after Zool.
Alrighty, so Cedra is next.
Well, now I'm going to seem like a copycat, but
God
my
damn
main
it.
plan.
It's going to put pressure on me because I was planning on delaying. Fucking.
Well, I'm going.
I'll tell you what, I'll put less pressure on you. I'm delaying until after, we'll say, Copper's turn.
You want to go last?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
After you. No, after you. No, I insist. After you.
Alright, Zool.
Please, sir.
Are
Please
you
kill
going
me.
I want to delay till initiative 4.
Jesus.
Well, I guess I'm going anyway.
Alrighty.
Check and mate.
So,
About being shit.
are you going for
You.
I want to
I'm
try to
gonna
go dead last if possible. I'm trying to make people to get grouped up.
Oh, if you're trying to go dead last, I'll go before you then for sure. Sure.
Alright, so initiative 5
You know what?
for
I'm-
Cedra
I'm-
then.
You know what? Zephyr's just gonna risk it.
Alright, go Sephiroth.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, actually, charge.
Charging into the darkness.
Yes.
Alright.
I attack darkness.
31 minus whatever the darkness
Minus
does.
5. Still hits.
So
Go for it.
26. Yeah. So that's
it.
12. And a power strike. Oh, sad day. Same exact number.
Total damage
so
is
12, 13, 26, 27.
27. That hurts bad. She's not yet
Oh, yeah,
ready. Of course, you
oh, yeah,
couldn't tell that.
uh.
You can't see her. Alright.
You can only tell by the screams.
What? Yeah, you can tell she hurt. Ah. So, it's Ignition's turn. Actually, we need to put. Sephiroth will be in the right spot anyways next time. So, in the order. All right, Ignition is going. Ignition is reminding herself what her range is. She has a good bit of range. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And try and Zorch Cedra. She thinks he is slightly less resistant to her effects than Nea.
Lol. And she misses.
Versus Fort?
Oh, I hope so.
Does that hit Cedra? Fort. Yes, no, maybe?
I think his mic thing might have popped out again. I think that probably misses everyone's fort unless they have really low constitution.
One would hope.
Versus Fortitude. Can you,
Or, yeah.
does a 13 hit your Fortitude? Cedra.
Please, for the love of God, say no.
Did you say 15 or 14?
13.
Oh,
13.
13. Oh yeah, that even hits misses me.
Okay, miss. Good. I'm just making sure.
That is
We know that's one
Well,
of your
if
bad.
you-
You're pretty much your bad one.
well, if you like a fun fact, you literally missed me by 1.
Yeah.
Alright. Aya's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's gonna ready in action.
What's the trigger
When somebody gets within range.
that she can see?
What's the range?
That she can see?
Yeah, that she can see. She's not gonna go charging into the darkness.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, Aya did her thing. Dweon.
Awesome. Well, I got some new things. So what Dweon does first is he's behind Manic, so he pulls out a little grease crayon out of his satchel,
Yeah.
and he draws a symbol on the back of Manic with the crayon. But it's different than the one he used to draw. He used to draw like a kind of stylized
Fire.
flame.
Yeah.
But this time it looks very much like a stylized lightning bolt. And so I'm casting as my minor action Thunderclap armor onto Manic. And I'll read what it does because I don't think I've used this yet. You infuse the target's armor with an elemental thunder spirit. Until the end of the encounter, the target gains resist 5 thunder. I don't know if that's going to matter. And any enemy that ends its turn adjacent to the target takes 5 thunder damage. In addition, you can use the Thunderclap armor attack power once per round until the end of the encounter if the primary target is within 5 squares of you. So I can basically make Manic explode with thunder damage
And,
Oh, hell yeah.
as a standard action.
yeah. And
But he
even
he'll have a
thundering aura type thing.
have like a 5-foot square around him of thunder
Everyone
damage.
next to him. Is it enemies or or creatures that take the thunder damage?
Any enemy.
Okay, so any of his enemies, in short, Team Gorgon members take 5 thunder damage when they're next to him.
Right. So he starts. His armor kind of starts crackling. This little like
Lightning and thunder.
lightning, thunder, kind of clouds kind of start swarming around him, and he looks really cool. So that was my minor action. As my standard action, I'm going to also use a different power, a new power that I have called Punishing Eye. This is a daily. So I pull out an orb out of my pack, and unlike the other ones that kind of just glow, this one seems to have an eyeball kind of just like swirling around inside of it. And I chuck it. I can chuck it 5 spaces, so I'm just going to chuck it right here. Bloop. And then I can move this thing 3 spaces is my move action, which I will do. And so I'm going to move it here.
Okay.
And I'll read you what it does. And I'll need a token that I can move.
I will fish out a random token just to...
Yeah, just any sort of random... Okay, and so you conjure an eye within a square within range until the end of the encounter. Enemies within 3 squares of the eye do not gain benefit from concealment. And when an ally attacks the enemy within 3 squares of the eye and hits, the enemy takes psychic damage equal to my intelligence modifier, which is 3.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty neat.
So hopefully they'll get rid of her darkness if she's within 3 of this.
Oh, here, this will be perfect. Let me give it let you be able to use it.
Did you say you can or cannot move that eyeball?
No, I can. I can move it 3 as my move action, which I did. I can cast it 5, and then I moved it 3. So I cast it here, and then
There you
moved
go.
it 3.
You can use that. You can use that token, move it around. Anybody can move it now.
Yep, it's good.
That's Nito powder. Easy for me to say. That's Nito powder, like that guy from that movie Jeff Goldblum was
Yeah, way
in.
back when. So I don't know if that affects her darkness. I don't know if we can see her now.
It's magical darkness that basically that nobody but herself can see through.
So it's not. It
Is
says
it a form of concealment?
It says enemies within 3 squares of the eyes do not gain benefit from concealment.
Yeah.
That's what my power says.
Invisibility is one of those
It's
weird things. You have total
well, if
concealment,
it's
but there's something
is
else
she?
too.
What's the keyword?
Well, let me ask you this: Is she? Well, I was going to say, if she's invisible, she would lose total concealment from that, but would still gain, I guess, all other invisibility benefits.
I don't know.
But is the thing actually giving her invisibility though?
Or is it concealing her?
Well, here's
Well, I
the
guess
thing.
that's moot, isn't it?
The zone blocks line of sight for all creatures except the drow. Any creatures
Well-
entirely within the area except for the drow is blinded. So I'm not sure how to do this.
My best ruling, if it were me, is it's not a zone that causes concealment; it's a zone that causes blindness.
Yeah,
It does
That's
blindness.
true. There's a blindness keyword.
I'm blinded there, which didn't matter apparently, but still I'm blind.
Yeah.
Well, I was genuine with that. So, what does blinded do? I don't remember, and I'm looking it up now. It is. Oh, it's Hold on, it's showing me. Okay, hold on. Okay. All its targets have total concealment against it. So, if she loses total concealment, even though you're blinded, you would still be able to see her. But you would still have the negative 10 to perception checks. You still would grant combat advantage, and you would still not be able to flank.
Well, whatever.
That's what I would roll. But leave it to you.
Uh,
I just did a quick search up on it. I don't know what's up.
What? Here's a question, Dweon to carry the player. What are you trying to accomplish by doing this? Do you want to be able to see her to attack her, or do you just want to know where she is to tell other people?
Basically, I want to, if she was being concealed, because I'm not sure what this darkness did, I wanted to take away the concealment. Obviously, somebody enters the aura, they're going to be blinded, because that's part of the power. But then again, if she's got invisibility, I don't know if that would, if the eye would because I wasn't sure what the power did, so I tossed it out there, thinking maybe that people would be able to see her.
What my for real ruling on it would be, just to throw 2 more cents into it, is she loses concealment against any target that's blinded by that thing. Nobody else does until they're into the zone of the eyeball. So,
Well,
so basically,
Regardless,
Herg
she's
still
gonna
doesn't.
take points of damage if somebody attacks her. So, I mean, it's not like a wasted power. It's not like a wasted daily if it doesn't work with her particular power. So, whatever you want to rule, Andrew, it's cool.
basically,
Yeah, sure.
you know where she's at. You'll know at least where she's at in that she did not move after. She's in the dead center in the middle, and if you wanted to attack her, you'd have a better chance in trying to direct somebody else to attack her
Okay.
with the ability.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Alrighty. Blaze. It's easy. Yeah, sorry. It's
So-
just hard. It's a hard thing to figure out with a lot of stuff going on.
So, Andrew, quick question. So, can anyone besides Frost see me?
Not really, no.
Sweet.
Frost is the only one who can really see you. Well, actually, give me a perception check. Maybe. No, Frost can see you. Can you tell if anybody else can? Actually, you can't see at all. Crap. Never mind. Sorry.
I mean,
Clap
it's just a
take
minus
the
10.
perception.
It's still an 18. Could be worse.
Yeah, what happened? Oh, sorry.
Um,
Anyway, so yeah, Blaze is moving forward. Can't really get to. And is going to ready in action. And it's Manak's turn.
Okay. Manik is going to move forward as far as he can.
Yeah.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Using some diagonals, he could get just in front of Aya, get line of sight on Blaze. Are there rocks on the ground here?
There's bits of shale type stuff. Nothing really. No real huge like cobblestones or anything.
That's okay. He just wants to pick up something maybe baseball size if he can find it.
He can find a couple that are about, half a baseball size. Together, they probably would be about that.
That's just fine. He's gonna pick that sucker up, toss it in the air a couple times, and then whip it at Blaze.
Alrighty. I'm assuming you're using your giant gloves to whip it as a big adder for the heavy thing. That thrown
Indeed I am.
weapon attack.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Still needs an attack roll. I believe it.
Yes.
So.
This would be at disadvantage.
It would be. Well, you mean it's at long range, so -2 in this edition. So still has a pretty good chance of hitting her, since she's basically wearing not a chainmail but a hide bikini, more or less. She's not politically correct, unfortunately.
That's not great.
Yeah. Well, she is hot. She's on fire. Her head's on fire. Ooh.
But in a relatively unarmored state, maybe that hits?
Let's see how well.
You aimed for the armored portions.
As
And
you,
technical hit.
you fling
Right
a
for the
nice,
face.
good curveball, and it kind of, hits the ground here, skips over here, hits one of the pole on the other side, and just kind of rolls away from it a little bit. Curveball, not so good at throwing at for this kind of a hit.
Monicus grits his teeth and wills his enemies to come closer within striking range.
Yeah. No. Not quite within striking range yet. Copper's turn. Copper, if I recall correctly, is going to minor action, start his aura, and then move forward 6. And actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Right into the corner of that darkness cloud. And now we need to actually get the guys who should be at the end, who have been delaying all this time. Cedra.
Yeah, Cedra's turn. Alrighty, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to action. No, I shouldn't use an action point. But actually, that's a good point. This might be a good way to set off the show with a bang. Be a cloud freezer. Easy for me to say. I'm going to be a cloud freezer, and I'm going to spend an action point anyway. And I'm going to first spend a move action. And I'm going to move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boop. And I'm going to use Whirling Mantis.
Yep.
I don't need to spend an action point after all. I'm just going to use Whirling Mantis. I just realized I can't do things in the order I wanted to anyway. It's probably its power that says WMW or WMS. I'm sorry. I have one that says WGW, so it threw me off.
Alright. So.
Alright. Boop. Nope. I don't.
Copper.
Damn.
You're not sure if Copper's blinded. So you can't see him.
Or no?
I can
for your
presumably see him
eyeball
if
thing.
I'm not blind yet.
Yeah, your eyeball can see him, but he doesn't really do expressions. As he's
Oh, that's. I forgot about that eyeball. 1, 2, 3. That's a good thing to consider, since I won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, he's within 3.
15. Okay. Oh, I can't get turd within 3. Tell you what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to actually abort everything I had planned. I'm going to throw a knife at Turg. I know this sounds
Through the
crazy
darkness.
because it's.
through the darkness.
Well, didn't we establish since the darkness is not giving concealment because we determined it can't be negated by that thingy that you can only be blinded by that darkness, which I'm not in.
It's still blocking line of sight.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait, but if it's blocking line of sight, then it would still. Well, I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Yeah.
You throw it at Blaze.
What was that?
You could throw it at Blaze.
With only -2 for being long range, probably.
Yeah, actually, Blaze was my first target before I wanted to throw it at Turg anyway. But I'm aborting all kinds of actions I was planning on doing anyway.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea.
Alrighty,
I see-
knife to
the
the blaze.
Hold on, it keeps not working. I am selected. There we go. That can't be 28. Oh, I rolled a 17. Never mind.
For a whole
Okay, well,
7 damage.
26. Well, plus that 5 or 4, 3 or whatever. I don't remember the number from Punishing Eye, right? Or is that just enemies in the thingy?
No, it's got to be within. It's got to be within 3 of the eye
Eyeball.
itself.
I couldn't remember what the eyeball did. I
Yeah.
couldn't remember if it was.
It's like it has like a. If something's within 3 of it,
Okay, I got it.
so it has basically
Alright,
an aura of 3, which I can put on. there.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, I absolutely understand how it works now. I can't wait to forget that next turn.
Zul is next.
That is my
Okay.
turn.
I am going to move 5.
Wait. Back up one.
6.
Back up to here. Back up here. And then you'll have connect 4 and won the game.
Oh. Let's see. I'm just checking range.
Somebody gave it a
7. See, 5, 10. Ugh. Okay, crap. I'm I'm gonna do unaugmented, disheartened 0, and actually, I wouldn't be able to see that, but I'll drop it right there.
Yeah. And remember, area effects are not affected by any form of concealment or type of stuff.
Okay.
Or the
So-
Oh, yeah.
or the line of effect blocking line of sight blocking does not block line of effect. There, so so you have no penalties to hit copper or Turk for there.
Okay, so Copper first, and then Turg.
Copper gets hit. Turg.
I don't think it's
not
a
listen to
affection.
Pretty Girl. Pretty. Turg not listen.
Oh, okay. And then I think I have a encounter
But
power.
the robot is very depressed by this.
Aw, don't be sad, emo bot. And I'll use my counter power from my mercurial mind to shift
takes
back.
4 psychic. Oh, psychic. Sorry.
Yeah.
4 more psychic
So-
damage.
Yep, from the eyeball.
And then after that, that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Frost goes. Frost.
LOL.
Frost is gonna do something interesting.
She continues farting.
Well,
It turned into poison.
She's gonna stab the thing that's next. The thing that's next to her that's not an ally. Because of the darkness and all this stuff, somehow she gained combat advantage against you for that.
Yeah, I should have brought Shadow closer so she couldn't do that.
Yeah. So this
I didn't
plus
think about
2 does a
It didn't matter
25
anymore.
hit your AC, you and the AC.
I'd hope so, yeah. Come at me.
Alright, 2, 4, 8.
I will say Frost is the sleeper agent, or not agent, but sleeper team member
Alrighty.
of Team Gorgon.
Holy shite.
She's pretty
It's
consistent.
cold damage
good
that
without
matters.
Thinking about it,
It does not.
Okay. She
or
hit
does
you
it?
with
Doesn't somebody have my old Frost coat? Or Frost
I think
down?
we sold it.
No.
We did.
Zool has it. Zool
Still
has it.
has it now.
Zool has it. Okay.
Alright, and she can do something when she hits with an attack. She's gonna make an attack versus your fortitude. I think that hits. She's basically
Yes.
gonna slide you 2 squares, and the target and each creature adjacent to it at the end of the slide fall prone. She is going to,
Oh, so she's just giving me the option to charge her. This is not very smart.
she's going to send you here, then you, Manak and Cedra are gonna fall prone. Yep.
We don't save against that or anything?
Just fall prone. It's easy to stand up. Most people can do it with a move action. I think Cedra has special boots to let him do it as a minor.
I do, because
Basically-
Cedra had
basically
an
she sent-
unconsciousness prop for a
Sends
while.
you them flying into them and knocked you all around a little bit. But she's not going to be able to do that again. And Turg. And this,
What about her? What about her cloud of darkness?
I'm getting that once I figure out how to get the move. Again. I'm trying to figure out how to get it. Come on. Come on. Why are you not moving? You know what? Okay, delete. Never mind. Claude goes
No,
away at the end of her turn.
Now that's gone away. Aya can now take her triggered action. There's someone in range that she can see.
Yep.
Do a charge copper.
Gotcha. Thought as much. That
30% AC.
will hit for 13 damage.
Plus,
Oh, wait.
plus 4 because it's a charge, so that's 17 damage.
17. Forgot about your charging weapon.
Plus Copper's in the aura.
And copper's in the aura, so 4 more, right?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. You're whittling him down. Turg is.
And he can't shift, and I'm also talking directly to his CPU.
You hear in your mind 0100111100.
To which A responds, 2?
Error. Incompatible
Smokes.
input.
Smoke starts coming out of where his ears would be.
Alright, so Turg has a plan. Turg pulls out a dagger, and in one swift motion, and sends it flying at Aya.
He gonna shank the pig.
Is it flying at Aya versus your reflex?
That's exactly my reflex.
Well, it's not exactly the most dangerous attack in the world. It's got a nice little effect on this side. Does 9 damage as it, basically, hits the side of your head and basically, hit the side of your head hard and you're kind of like a little dazed. Save end for a little while. Your head kind of starts ringing.
Wait a second, that was a ranged attack, right? And Aya's prone. Or no, Aya's not prone. Never mind.
Aya was the only one in that group that wasn't prone.
Right.
And that was his minor action and counter powers. So he's gonna walk up to Sephruz and be like, "Hi."
Thank you. You made it so I don't have to chase after you.
Stab. Versus AC +2 because you're on the ground. Didn't need the +2.
Yeah?
And didn't do a whole ton of damage, but +6. Ooh, he hit hard though. Almost max.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it this one? Yes, yes it is. 20, I guess 26 versus AC?
Yep, that's a hit.
That's 9.
9 more damage.
Oh no, you've got that bonus. He's in the eyeball now, right?
Oh, and he's +4 more damage.
Minus
Damn.
13 total.
While I'm on the ground, just stab him in the foot.
Turk foot finally heal!
So he did have broken foot.
Your feet match now.
Turg is not happy with that, but he's out of action. Sparky! Sparky is gonna go. Sparky sees a nice little thing he can do. He's gonna drop a nice chaos burst right here, centered right there, getting a Cedra, a Sephruz, and an Aya.
I'm going down.
Immediately, Monica is going to use an immediate interrupt Guardian's counter to swap places with Sephruz.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Let's see if it actually hits him first. You might not need to.
Yes.
Let's see if it hits Sephruz. It's versus reflex. Yeah, you'll need
Yeah,
to do
that
that. Yeah, you'll need to swap places then.
Alright.
So, yeah, we'll get everybody in the right spot.
Boop.
So that will probably hit your reflex. We'll get damage once we find out who gets hit, not.
It hits it, and it hits it again.
Yeah.
Here's my.
Andrew's been rolling 18s and 19s all night already.
Alright, Cedra's. Attack versus Cedra.
Yeah, you hit me a little bit.
Alrighty, and Aya's reflex, it hits. Yes, it does. Oh boy. Alright, let me find what I need. 8. If it matters, he's still doing radiant damage. It matters.
So 6 damage.
6 whole damage. Yeah, he rolled bad.
Cool. As part of Guardian's counter, I get to make a basic attack against the attacker.
You still
Would
have one of
the
those stones, right? You had 2.
I'm sorry.
You still had one of those stones. I'll count that ability as a ranged basic attack.
All right,
That's
excellent.
hilarious.
I will whip it at
Hurdle
its
get
face.
a.
You have to whip it at
Don't
Sparky,
get a
but
shot.
still.
Yes,
2 stones, 1 bird.
and swoosh. So that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's kind of
Well,
that's 6.
yep, just in range. Just in short range, so yeah.
Awesome.
Alrighty. Clips him in the... It clips his foot and sends him spinning around. Barely hit. That was a lucky shot. For 8
I will take it.
damage. It's not in yours, so... Still 8 damage is 8 damage you need to deal with them. Alrighty. Sparky's not happy about that, but still... That's pretty much all his actions, unless... Nah, he's not really... You know what? Yeah. Minor action. He's going to try and change his... He's going to change Chaos and decide on a different, effect, different type of damage for his,
Fire,
chaotic
fire,
abilities.
Fire, fire, fire.
We'll find out what it is next time, though. He has found Radiant is not being as effective as he thought. He's not rolling good for it. Sephiroth.
Alright.
You can stand
Sephiroth
up
stands up
and,
very feebly.
and you can charge Frost, maybe Copper, or Sparky, perhaps.
If I charge Sparky though, I'm gonna have to take an opportunity taking it first from Copper, and that's just not a good idea.
You could basically go down this way to get there. By the time
Okay.
you're going by Copper, you're down this way a little enough, and he won't be able to swing at you.
Yeah,
Alright.
you can take. Yeah, like one of those works.
Hello.
So Copper, or Sparky is like, bitch, shit.
Oh, come on. That's a 20 still.
That will hit.
Oh, that's good. Max
He-
damage on that one.
as
Max
you get
damage on all of them.
close enough to
girl.
slash at him, you see basically he's wearing the pixie equivalent of a loincloth, more or less. And now you're pretty
Wow.
you do know he is now male. So how much damage with the first hit again? Total?
That was total. It's 36 damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
I need to know how much the first hit dealt before it might be enough.
16 damage from the first one alone.
Minus 16. First hit bloodies him.
Yeah.
Second hit,
That's
how much
minus
damage?
14 plus 6. So that's
so 20
and
for the
6.
second hit.
Yeah.
20 for the second hit.
Yeah.
Alright. You smack him with one sword, smack him with the other, and he's basically like wobbling around in flight, kind of just going around in circles a little bit.
Oh, he's not down yet.
Not down, but
Oh.
Might be wishing he
oh,
did.
My bad. My bad. 20.
he's trying to.
And that's another 11. That's another
That's
11
another
damage.
hit.
My bad. Smack.
11 more damage, yeah.
You only needed 4 of that.
Sweet.
Sparky's been knocked down. Well,
Crap, it's wild.
You pissed me off.
Was that a Sephruz? Was that a daily item, magic item that you used for that last time?
Yeah, that was mine.
You get 6 temporary hit points when you use a magic item power.
Sweet.
It's a daily. Yep.
Wait, is it for any or just
Any
daily
daily
magic
one.
item?
It
yeah.
is for any magic item power, I believe.
Oh, I have an encounter one that I used. Oh, wait,
What
but
is
it's not magic item.
Yeah, it's got to be a no recharge it. Oh wait, that's a daily blah 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 blah.
Because it was Mercurial Mind that I used.
When an ally uses a daily magic item power.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, daily item.
Okay, so it does have to be a daily power.
Yep.
Still, it's a cool.
Most of them are, honestly, unless it's like some sort of
A
weird
lot.
buff.
Well, a lot of them are, especially early
Yeah.
ones. They're almost all of them were like daily powers, unless if they weren't properties of some sort. All right, Sephruz.
As Sephruz knocks Sparky down, he glares at Ignition and Blaze.
Alrighty.
Strike it up, striker.
That's it for your turn. Not gonna action point charge ignition.
You know what? You know what? I think I will. 25 versus AC.
More than enough.
Alright, that's 13 damage. I'm just gonna add a power strike, because why not? Oh!
So what?
That's-
21 damage.
Yeah.
Nice. You
Sephruz got bloodied and he got pissed. So he was just
Sephruz
so
is
bloodied.
also about, let's see, about 8 squares too far away from any healer.
This is true, but you know what? I will take this chance because these two are the fire dealers.
True, and you now have fire resistance.
5, but still.
Still.
Oh well.
Alrighty.
Sephruz
Ignition's
is in
turn.
his bloodlust.
Ignition is not.
Sephruz
Ignition
smiles.
is going to. You know what? For that, Ignition is going to Infernal Wrath you for that. Just because, yeah. D6 plus. Ooh, she got a good bonus. 11 fire damage, so since you've got resistant 6.
There you go. There goes my temp hit points. Oh, is that 11? Like,
11 total.
okay, with this.
Including and you resist 5 fire, since it's fire damage.
So 6. Sweet. Well, I'm at 12.
And then she is going to basically set her hand, grab fire out of the air and try and put, just smash it into your face. Versus your reflex.
Ha.
And
Ha ha ha
fail
ha.
dismally.
Oh man,
That was an awesome laugh.
Then,
pressure on her now.
she's like, Blaze, help me! And she's gonna shift here, and that's her turn. Hey, did you hurt Copper? I forgot his aura was up.
Oh yeah, whenever I charged him, I hit him.
Yeah, you took 3 lightning damage from his aura when you struck him. Basically, any enemy that takes 3 damage when he takes damage in the aura.
Alrighty, let's see.
Nice. These new tokens have really grown on him.
Yeah, when when Sephruz was like saying he was like smiling menacingly, I'm like, hey, that's his token right there, you know.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy these a lot,
Pretty much.
especially with me, who was using like knockoff Link for mine. Like it's not comparable; it's just so much greater.
Quick here.
I think I'm going to hit Copper with an Augment 2 Energizing Strike. Because I can. And because I can crit.
God
Nice.
damn.
Oh
Ouch.
yeah!
Damn.
Alrighty, let's see how much.
See, it's 1624 plus 15, so 39 damage. Or plus 4, 43 damage.
Ouch.
Damn.
40. Alrighty, he is now bloodied while sparking, and you take 3 lightning damage because you hurt him.
Because that matters.
Let's see. And looks like
You guys,
aside from
foreign input device in socket.
unfortunately Zephyr's is a little too far away to heal, so my heal's gonna go to myself. So I'm not bloodied anymore.
Zephyrus doesn't even care anymore. He's in a rage.
Oh, plus 4 damage, because, yeah.
Yeah,
You
we already,
included that.
Did you include it,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Jared?
yeah, I did
include
include it.
Okay, you already included it.
39 plus 4.
Alrighty, and I'm dazed, so that means my turn's over, and I rolled to save against my daze. Nope, I'm still dazed.
Alright. Dweon.
Alright, well, it's time for me to get into the action here. So, I'm going to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to get too close. That should be plenty close enough. And, well, you know, why not? I'm going to make his armor blow up. So I'm going to use Thunderclap armor power.
Alright.
This is a close burst 2 centered on a primary target, so centered on Manic. So I can hit both Turg and Frost with it. So this, oh no, wait, blah 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 blah. No, it says 1 creature in the burst, so it cannot hit both of them. So I'll just hit Turg, I guess.
Alright.
It says requirement, yes, second turn, 1 creature in the burst. Okay.
Alrighty, how much?
Actually, no, I'm gonna try to hit Frost.
Okay, Frost then.
Yes, I'm gonna try to hit Frost.
Going for Frost.
I don't have a thing set for this. So this is. Oh, okay, this works. So this is versus AC. 23 versus AC.
Nice.
That will hit.
All right, it's 1d10 plus 4 damage. Thunder damage, if that matters.
Not the moment.
All right, 12. Oh, nice.
Plus
Rolling
the
nice.
4 from your thing.
Yeah, because she's into aura, and I can push her 4 squares, which I think I'll do.
Where you want her to end up at?
I gotta push her, so it's gotta be
It's gotta be
away.
away somewhere. Around.
I mean, I don't have to. Is it gonna mess somebody up?
I would like to move in there if at all possible.
Oh yeah,
All
you'll get
three
right in the
adjacent.
middle of everything, and actually, if
Yeah.
you do, then that aura will actually hit everybody if you move like right here. So I'm not gonna push her. Actually, I'm gonna not
Okay,
use
not
that.
gonna push her at all. Gotcha.
Nope. So that was
Alrighty.
my move, my standard, my minor.
Yes.
The Zephyrus is way over there. I cannot heal him.
Alrighty.
Hey,
I regret this decision,
you're
but I
not
don't
blooded
regret this
anymore,
decision.
correct?
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, nothing else?
Aya's not bloodied anymore, correct?
No.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll hang on to my heals then, and
Alrighty.
that's good.
Blaze's turn.
Dweon waves up at the crowd, up at his mom.
Alright, Blaze is going to make an intelligence check to see if she's smart enough to actually do what Ignition wants her to do. Close enough.
Dang it.
She's not the smartest person in the. She's not the smartest fire person in the year.
Well, I'd say she has a great personality to compensate, but Team Gorgon and all, so
But she dumb.
yeah, she lost the jackpot there.
Alright. and she is going to try and
Dang
hit
it.
Sephiroth with her big sword.
I forgot to do what I wanted to do, but it doesn't matter anyway. That misses everything.
Does a 16 hit you since she's flanking?
No.
Good. And she seethes in anger.
Sephiroth is so angry, nothing bothers. Hold on. First off, where is it? Roll. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, schmancy.
Nice.
Okay,
That
I
gets you
have
even
two
farther
questions.
What?
Is it just one fight per day, or are there multiple?
There's going to be 3 rounds in the same day. You're going to have enough time at least for a short rest in between, but not a long rest.
Yeah, so
Okay.
dailies get used up.
Yeah.
All right.
Encounters come
Second
back.
question. Is it half of a movement to stand up, or is it all movement?
It's one
It's your
move
move
action
action.
to stand up. Yes.
Uh,
However, you are next to someone you could be beating the crap out of.
yeah, but I
Go
really
for
want to
the
make
ankles.
it right in the thick of it.
Just jump.
I can at least use Thorn Strike to pull Frost close.
And hurt her a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
You could go for Frost. And she's pretty. And of the. Well, Copper got crit. He's still looking fairly good. Frost, not so much in her bloodied state.
Yeah, Copper's just out of range unless I want to throw a rock at him, which is less than ideal.
Yeah, but Frost would be a good target. Turk
Yeah,
doesn't
so-
hurt much.
Let's throw a Thorn Strike at Frost.
Alrighty.
First, I'm going to use a minor action to pop Stone's Endurance.
Good idea at this point.
And
Somebody's
I
going to be going after
gain resist
you.
5 to all damage until the end of my next turn, so let's go ahead and mark that off.
Oh, Turk.
Where did I stick that?
Okay, Turk will take this 5.
And then Thorn Strike against Frost. Let's... Alright. Roll.
Ugh.
Judas Priest.
You're
Alright.
You're having bad
Um,
rolls for the most part.
I have a +2 to an attack because of that lightning rune dealy. Was that right?
The one thing that Dweon did. The problem is, she's a very dexterous, roguish type. Dex.
It probably wouldn't hit
She's
her.
probably got pretty good AC, more than a 13 at least.
What do I have here?
And
Yeah, just save it.
Yeah.
You could action point if you wanted to.
you could.
With an action point, I just
get-
get an extra action, or is it
You get
an action and a move?
one extra action. You can use however you want. As a standard action to attack, move action to move, depending on, or a minor action, whatever you want, you get one extra action.
I can't retract that disastrous Thorn Strike. Let's go ahead and just mark Turg as a free action.
A free action. What color of mark do you want?
Purple, because why not?
Okay, purple.
And I will use my move action to stand up.
Which you probably did before all this attacking.
Yeah.
So, alrighty. Copper's turn is next. Copper is twitching kind of funnily. Even though the technique... Oh, also of note, Manak would have been told that it's not lethal combat here. But it can get mighty close to it. Grudges and stuff notwithstanding. So, killing is actually prevented by a magical aura area in the arena. So you can still get some pretty nasty scars and stuff. So, just so you know. Alrighty. Copper got bonked pretty badly by a big, curved sword, and is going to lash out at the target, at the thing that attacked him with it. With his Blade of Lightnings versus AS Reflex that will hit. Will it not?
No, that misses.
Alright. Oh, 17 lightnings. No, none of your allies are adjacent to you, so the side effect doesn't happen. And he is going to get order Targ, stab the giant man. And Targ is like, okay. And we'll attempt the basic melee on Manak versus his AC.
That is a miss.
Targ miss. Targ sad. And
Turkey
Copper's like,
shit.
insufficiently inspiring. This unit is sad. Cedra.
Alrighty. Well, Cedra quickly hops to his feet as a minor action.
Because he has the special boots.
Yup.
They have come in very handy for him.
They have.
Don't get
I
hit
feel
by
like
AoE.
What was that?
I was gonna say, before you move, don't move to a spot, because I'm gonna try to AoE on Frost.
Are ya?
Yeah. It's possible.
Well, if that's... I actually was about to plot myself right in perfect AoE range for all three of those guys, so that's a good warning.
If you have a
Since you're
good
going
will,
to-
that might be
yeah.
worth,
What was that?
If you have a good will score, then,
Well, let's have a look at that will. I mean, it's not hateful, it's not beneficial, it's certainly a score I have. Tell you what, that's a good warning. I imagine you shout out, like, don't stand in the middle, something like that, which is a good
It's low enough to be swayed by Zool's suggestion.
Yes. I'll shout back, alright, fine, I'm gonna go punch ignition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As I spend my move action
Blaze.
to majestically glide towards Glaze. I glide towards Glaze, leaving the
Toward
arena
Glaze.
completely and heading towards
The pastry mancer.
Yes, I do, and I kind of just get myself ensconced in a beautiful sugary coating. But aside from that, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to minor. Oh no, I can't. Minor action, move action. All right, so not this turn. I'm going to regular standard action to blistering flourish blaze. This will not be fire damage.
Yeah.
It will soon add fire damage. Yeah, exactly. And that's pretty good. 12. I'm enjoying it. I like that auto miss pretty much. I see. that's a
Elven
two
accuracy.
So I'm gonna
try and
have an
stab
accuracy.
her. She just kind of watches you stab right by her face, following the slash as it goes wide.
Yes, it's
She just kind of looks
but
back
what
at
is
you.
that?
Really?
Hold on, I see something. Wait a minute. I see something with my elven eyes.
Elven accuracy.
Yes.
That will
Look.
hit.
Look with your
Okay.
elven eyes.
Basically, she watches it go by, and then you pull it back and right across her face.
Alright, yeah, so I'm just like swiping rapidly, and like the first one misses her face, but like there's kind of like that builds up the momentum to bring a hit that smacks her. Like, so I kind of, I guess, make a nick there with 17 damage. I can Flurry of Blows. I am not going to. I'm going to action point. I'm going to use Willed Serpent's Grasp, which is a feat that I don't have. Somebody else does. See Thursday for more info. I'm going to instead use Whirling Mantis Step, which is also an acronym for thing that I do have. And The first attack is going to be against Blaze. The second is going to be against Ignition. I'm going to shift towards Ignition as part of this, and as doing so, I'm going to also shift Blaze right next to Ignition, probably that top left square.
Gotcha.
And there's the damage bonus. This is all fire damage because let's also make this easy to resist. And let's also make this easy to miss.
Alright, 14 versus Fortitude on Blaze will miss. A 19
Yeah.
versus Fortitude on Ignition will hit.
Alrighty, and then that was a quality fail. But I do a, let's see, 23 damage to Ignition. That is all fire damage. The 22 would have been against Blaze.
Alright, minus
That's a
7.
miss.
So,
23 is for the attack I didn't make.
So it's 16 actually goes through.
And then Blaze will be, like, she'll be put right here.
We'll move Blaze to there.
Wait,
Yeah,
why would you
basically
do that? Well, actually,
Well, I
no,
was-
it's fine.
Yeah, I have to, because part of that move is I shift the enemies, then I make the melee attacks, so if I don't do that, then she's not
Yeah.
resistant whenever
No,
I
it actually makes a
fail
lot.
to hit her.
It makes a lot more sense that way, just because it'll be easier for me to get combat advantage that way too.
Okay. Well, I'm glad for that. That is officially my turn.
So
As
everybody's
C-
got their
As,
I
as
missed some of
Cedra,
those names earlier somehow.
as Cedra runs over here,
what happened?
as Cedra runs over here, Sephiroth yells, "Friend, come to join the battle!" And then smiles like a wolf.
I just shout back, I'm going to light Blaze's head on fire. You can't stop me. You take Ignition.
I won't.
Alrighty,
Manny
Zool.
Mac, you're the new guy in the group. Just for explanation purposes, Blaze's head is already on fire. Cedra is going to light it on fire anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna start off minor action, distract on. Who's the most dangerous of those three?
Copper.
Copper.
Copper or Frost,
Yeah,
probably.
he's capable of dual techs.
Okay, I'll do minor action, distract on Copper, and then I'm gonna drop augment to dishearten, centered on Frost.
Gotcha.
So it'll go Turd, Frost, Copper.
Don't you mean turd, pooper, and slut?
Turg
No, her name is Stutterer. It says
What
right
is it?
there.
versus Will. Turg will be hit. Second one was which one was the second one?
Frost. It went left, right.
Frost is hit as well. Copper has been critted.
So he'll take
So we got
19 plus. God, what was my? I had a Staff of the War Mage, which is plus 1d8. I didn't do any.
Two down, first. If they're in the order, they also get the plus 4 from the eyeball.
Okay, so adding plus 4 from the eyeball, that will be, let's see, 19 plus 7, 30 to Copper.
Nice.
30 to Copper, 20 to Turg, 18 to Frost.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
don't
so-
forget
Yeah,
it's
it's
an
only-
AoE. The first damage roll is the important one.
no,
Oh,
no,
right,
yeah,
so
no
start-
area effects.
yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be
Alright.
20 to
Frost.
Turg, 20 to Frost,
And 30 to Copper.
30 to
Copper, they're still up, but they're very unhappy. Very sad.
And they all take a -4 penalty to attack rolls.
Turd not like this. Frost is very quiet. Copper is like initiating sadness routine.
Oh, I bet Copper does that a lot.
Initiating depression subroutine.
I mean, Cedra, to be fair, that was half your
Proceeding
fault
to
in
slit
advance.
throat or slit the wrist. Does not compute.
I was
Like-
talking about the solstice. It's not my problem. We don't all sacrifice bulls on the solstice.
Meanwhile, Sephiroth is like, "Hey, yeah, rage quit. Go ahead, make us both happy."
As he hulks out.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Frost's turn. Frost is not happy. Frost hopes that she can do something effective. And she did. No. So she is going to get up next to Aya because that's about all she can do. And is going to try and stab her with a nice icy knife. And succeeds. Rather well.
Or I'm guessing with the -4, that would probably still hit, regardless.
Yeah, 15 cold damage. She can still hit like a truck most of the time. Turg is gonna Turg is like a Turg hit big man. Turg crit!
Ow.
Turg never crit before. Turg happy. Alright.
He says as he pulls his blade from somebody's organ.
Turg never see. Wow. Goliath spleen big.
That's where the kidney is.
That's okay. Stone's endurance is a thing.
Oh yeah, you still have that up for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So the attack would deal 18 damage normally, so reduce that by 5.
All right.
So max in, yeah.
13.
Turg not sure if Turg should use a Furious Assault. Turg not do that. As Turg looks at Manak's not happy face.
Turg not make it past this round, so.
Oh no. Monarch is grinning as he smears blood on his chest from where Turk stabbed him.
Oh, Copper did his thing. Copper was having problems.
Turg, if that's his end of his turn, takes 5 points of damage for being adjacent to Manic from the thunderclap armor.
Turg not like loud noise.
Boom!
Turg not like firework.
Monarch laughs again as he explodes.
Alright, Sparky is down. Sephiroth.
Sephiroth grins wildly and shits up.
And shit.
21.
Wow. 21 will hit. Yep, that'll hit Ignition. Oh, crap. God, she is bloodied.
Uh-huh. That's, 10, 19, 23 damage.
Ow.
She's hurt bad.
And as a minor action, I will put Raven's mark on Blaze.
Alright, let's find a symbol for this.
However that manifests, the minute I see it happening, I'm just
I need a
gonna shout at
bird.
her. No, Blaze is my target. I'm gonna set her on fire. You pick on Ignition.
There you go. The angel birdie wing thing will be your mark.
Alright.
Alrighty, anything else?
Nope, that's all my actions.
Alright, Ignition. Ignition's not happy right now. Ignition is considering something stupid. Very much so.
If she explodes, I swear to God.
Whatever
Yeah,
she's doing,
she's
it's her turn. I'm
she
like,
is
what? Not gonna try
do
something
very
snaky.
stupid. She's going to use a burst 1 in 10. Creatures in burst centered on herself.
Oh
That
no.
is kind of
That
stupid.
is stupid.
But,
On the
See,
bright
at
side,
same
all...
time,
She's like, I'm taking you with me.
I hope she only hurts herself and Blaze.
Alright, so we'll get Blaze out of the way first.
I'll just say back, animosity is your
Versus
fault.
Reflex. Blaze is a little more reflexive than that. Alrighty, herself. Alrighty.
Of course.
Now she's gonna crit both of us. Oh, never mind. She crit me too.
Well, in a way.
Zephyr's. Okay, the dice bot is dead. Dice bot, you're being bad.
I love.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Well, I was going to say that provokes attacks of opportunity. But I think she's already taken enough damage.
Yeah, go ahead and stab her.
You're too busy
No
rolling.
regret.
Laughing.
That's enough.
Oh god.
12 damage.
Oh, it's more than enough then. She falls down.
That was pretty dumb of her.
Ignition.
She missed.
Ignition is technically charisma based. Technically, so rather than int.
So Cedra, I guess, and well, no, Zephyr's is not. I was about to say, she got out charisma, but she
No.
she's taken enough damage. Is all I gotta say. The worst part is this is match 1. Like, how embarrassing is this?
I know. I look up into the crowd and I want to see what Professor Bakoth is looking at. Like, right, what's he doing right now?
Oh, I'm sure his gravity or
Oh,
gravity
bless
reverses
your
the
heart.
I'm sure his
Stabs her in the
reverses
chest.
gravity.
Alrighty,
Alrighty. I'm in a bit of a stuffy pickle.
you're hurt bad. There's 2 things next to you. You have 1 action as you're dazed.
Yep.
Do you have
If
enough
only
action points to do that twirly thing? Or
I was gonna say,
power point
if
thing?
only someone had knocked Turg down here.
That would be the perfect thing to do, yeah. But, well,
I could still do it. Screw it. Augment 2, Demoralizing Strike.
hit them both.
Frost will be target 1, Copper will be target 2. I think I have it set it for 3, so target 3 will just be some empty space.
Target 3 will be, I don't know, a rock.
Alright, so here goes nothing.
Alright, target 1 is Frost, which will be hit. Target 2, it's versus AC, is Copper, which will be missed.
Well, if it means anything, I have a +1 to hit bloody dude, so that's 18 versus Copper.
18 still not quite enough for his armor class. He's a tough and hard to damage because he's, armored. Basically an armored suit of armor. But you do, however, knock down Frost for that blow.
Can you use free actions while you're dazed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bloody determination. I'm gonna roll that.
Attack versus
Versus
Copper.
Copper.
That will hit. And that will also, 13 damage, will knock him down too. And knock 2 guys down. Good.
Not bad.
Does he still zap me?
Why? Does that matter?
Not really. I'm just asking if he still zaps me.
When he goes down, he doesn't.
Alrighty. So I'm still a little precarious over here, but it's time
Yeah,
to
but
roll
there's a
my
lot
saving
less
throw.
targets next to you.
Let's see if I save against that daze. Finally!
Alright, but that's the end of your turn. Dweon.
That's the end of my PowerPoints, too.
Yeah. Alright, Dweon. There's a Turg nearby, and that's about it.
Yep. Yeah, what's your hit points looking like?
4.
You got 4? Okay, so as minor action, I'm going to use a healing infusion on you. So spend points equal to your healing surge +3.
Hooray! That helps.
Yeah, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna just actually make Manic blow up again. I might as well use that up. So Thunderclap armor. This is versus his AC.
We're laughing.
+8. At 16 versus his AC.
Turg's AC. Turg have earplug in. Turg not hurt by this anymore.
You roll a d10.
Yeah, you
I
rolled
did
a
roll a
D10. You need to
D10.
roll
I'm
a
sorry,
D20.
my bad.
Try that again.
It might help if you get above a 10.
All right, how about that? How about
Yes,
a
that hits
20?
him. That hits
What's
him.
that?
That'll hit. Do you do
Okay.
more than 5 damage?
Well, yeah, so it's
Roll
gonna
it,
be.
find out.
Please
Roll
no.
it, find out.
Please no. I want to take on somebody.
Oh yeah. I get you that up quick.
Technically, Manic, you still took him down with your armor.
That's right.
That is true.
Turg not
Well-
like
We're all an unnamed
Funk.
team here.
and he
Nah.
goes, and he basically
Single
face
person
plants.
here takes a person down. We all take them down. Together.
But Caesar really wants to light Blaze on fire.
Well,
Alright.
okay.
Does Blaze just surrender?
Blaze.
Your power.
I think Blaze is too dumb to surrender.
True.
Yeah, Blaze is gonna do has a plan.
Oh.
Blaze is gonna
really?
Blaze is gonna shift here and use her
I
blazing
have to go
burst
now. My
attack
planet needs
to
me.
hit both of Zephyrus and Cedra.
Oh, honey.
I'm halfway tempted to use my second daily already, but I'm not.
Don't do it.
Versus
Some more battle.
Reflex on Cedra
Ow.
and on Zephyrus.
No. Ha 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 ha, I win.
Well, you hit me.
23 versus Cedra.
Cedra got bumped. A sword.
Damage rolls. So 18 fire damage.
It's a very good. It's a very good
And
thing.
you're
I
set
would
on
have
fire too.
I'm a little bit set on fire, but I'm excited because that means my
fire gets stronger.
Fiery thing, yeah.
my fire gets stronger. She just fed into it.
And you're taking ongoing 5 fire because you're set on fire even.
I can't feel that. You know I can't feel that.
You can't feel that, but it's still there.
Like Cedra's like shoulder is just like burning from like the elbow up, like, to the
And
shoulder.
Manak.
And he's just like, what?
Okay,
There's a thing you can do called charge that can get you right up the blaze, I think.
okay, what does that entail?
Basically, you can move as a standard action. You move your speed, can make a basic melee attack at the end with a +1 to hit. Basically, it's a way of moving and attacking.
Is that regular speed or dash?
You can
It's your
double-
regular speed. However, you still have a move action. You can move before that and get in a good position
Yeah.
to do so.
Okay.
Please,
So basically,
please
yeah.
come right here.
Oh,
Right here.
And if
I
you get in the right,
Perfect.
and if you get so you can get in the right place, you get flanking too with Zephyrus.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can make
you
that.
do.
Charge right there. You get a grand total of +3 on top of whatever you usually get. If you're a melee
And Zul
basic
can
attack.
still attack her.
Yep.
All right, so
Yeah.
that charge is just a
As
melee basic.
Manak,
Melee basic. Just
But if you have a power that counts as a melee basic, which some defenders do have that.
there's not. Yeah, I don't think he picked one of those ones for the warden. Besides, wardens use strength as their main attack. So unless it's something that does more damage or some other special effect, still hitting him. It's still, still hitting her is a good idea,
All right.
even with the melee
Smack.
basic. So you got
So that
That-
is
Ow.
16. I'm going to.
that is enough. Like I said, she's not wearing much. Most of her armor class, quote unquote, comes from her being decently dexterous.
Wait, you're saying that's enough to hit or that's enough to drop her?
That's enough to hit
That's
her.
a dropper.
Okay.
Enough to hit her.
On
20
top of that
hits.
damage,
Yeah.
on top of that damage, I am going to use the encounter power for my giant kind gloves, which adds +2 to the damage roll, so that is 18.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Nice 18 damage there. She got bloodied by that attack.
And as a free action, I will mark Blaze.
Alrighty, and she is Marcoed. She has been Marco Polo'd.
Cedra, here's your chance.
Hopper's down. Cedra. Is Cedra around?
Sorry, I did have to agree that the purple covers was a good comparison from dodgeball.
Yeah, I
That
agree.
said, here's my chance to flub my. Well, no, I already flubbed already. I completely forgot I had a flurry of blows last round. Anyway, let's not talk about that. How you guys doing this round? Let's spend a minor action to heat up the air, and so my aura kicks off as I use my Starfall aura. Sephiroth, mana.
Yeah.
You both have resist 5 to fire.
Yes, yes, we
Poor Blaze has vulnerable 5 to fire now. I'm going to use Burning Brand, and I'm going to miss with it probably. Oops, I got +3 damage.
Well, you hit this time.
All right
Did
on.
I?
Yeah.
Did
21.
that
a hit?
include the vulnerability?
No, it doesn't. I completely hit enter when I got to that question.
That's fine. She has
I
the
was like,
same amount of resistance as you'd have as vulnerability, so.
Okay.
Duh.
I did forget my +3 damage from not Burning Brand, but from
The last.
Blistering Flourish earlier.
So
So
plus 3 more damage.
yeah, it's +3. She's also. I'm going to follow up with a Desert Flurry of Blows. I will include vulnerability and everything in here. Actually, I'll ignore vulnerability since you told me it's even.
Well, so 8 total more damage.
Yep.
Alrighty,
And
she's
since
not
that
looking
actually
very
her
happy.
Awesome. So I'm just like whipping fire attack after fire attack at her
And
as
she's
she
not happy.
she catches a little bit of fire, and Cedar's happy with that. Now she does take an additional. It says 3. That's not right. Oh, that's right. I deleted that questionnaire, so it doesn't pop up right. That is the additional damage she takes as part of Burning Brand is. I'd say drum roll, please, because I know she's bloodied, but I don't think I'm gonna kill her. It's 3 plus charisma modifier, so it's 6 plus vulnerability for 11. She takes 11 more fire damage before she gets hit by resistance.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I.
It'd
So
be
on
6
top of
damage.
what I've already been, the damage is listed here. I already added, minus from her. How much more?
Yeah, I
6 more.
Well, let's see. The 8
6
is
more.
after resistance, and then the 6 is after. So yeah, 6 more,
6 more. Alrighty.
including
She's
resistance.
very,
yes.
very, very wobbly, but still up.
And I didn't knock her out. She's looking woozy, I guess. But something on her is on fire, and that's thanks to me. Cedra looks like the happiest camper in the vicinity. He doesn't care anymore. Also, his turn is over.
And now,
Zool.
now Zul's chance to finish her off.
Zool, can you finish Blaze?
Finish her. Oh, are you gonna force punch her?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Mine
I was
love.
hoping
Versus
I was hoping for a
Will.
force punch.
That will hit her.
Will it do it?
Oh
Will they kill
man.
it?
Let's find out.
Okay, cool. I was like, the
Alrighty,
Sephiroths have
guys.
to do a coup de grace. Like,
No, you can't. Remember the thing?
Wait.
I kicked Blaze in Ignition once before, like, stumbling away towards the healers.
Yeah.
Help me!
You hung on there like forever with your 12 hit
I
points.
think I got hit in one round and did not get hit again.
Yep.
Yeah, I got
Alright.
smacked twice. I was actually
Alright.
kind of worried up in there too.
Alrighty, guys. Here's the thing.
Yay, the crowd goes wild.
Couple of
I
things.
gotta
Yes,
go.
the crowd goes wild. Now,
Actually, I think at this point the crowd kind of goes lukewarm. Like, yeah, wait, this is kind of what we expected.
yeah. Well, there's a few cheers that Dweon recognizes.
Yay! Leon's jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Cedra's, he's just holding still. He's stoic. He's like, I did my job.
I imagine
But,
there's a few more cheers when Manic is suddenly shirtless.
All this
Seth-
manic take his shirt off.
Zephyr's gets
He
healed,
just
and he finally
basically
falls
snaps
back.
his fingers and his armor's gone.
Alrighty, so
I mean, that is the
Anyway.
best way to go shirtless.
everybody
Pretty much.
gather your tokens back into the team starts here section, so we can.
Okay. I'll do that.
While
There.
while we're doing that, how's everybody feeling?
I gotta go.
You gotta
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I need
have
a nap. I'm tired.
I have a 2.5 hour drive back home and class at
Alright.
8:30 tomorrow
go.
morning.
So, as you're getting ready, then we'll have like 2 or 3 minutes more. Then finish up. So, as the cheers of some of the students and stuff are going off, and a few associated, other people that have come to watch. You go out and get prepared for the next round. So go ahead and have your token to use any surges or healing of sorts,
Alrighty.
Yep.
and I'll have them transferred over to the proper place
Hey
Speaking
guys,
of
guess
for
healing-
what?
next session.
I still have
Four.
6 healing surges left.
I still have all my
Nice.
healing
So-
surges.
Alrighty then.
I-
We'll finish
I will
up
look
here.
to the group.
Will
and ask
team
if it has
the
some
Nameless
healing.
ones continue on in their winning streaks, or will they fall to Team Sunraiser next time?
We're gonna kick
Or
their
perhaps
ass.
they will
Uh-oh.
fall, or perhaps they will get to the finals. But who will they face? All this and more next time on the Class Action Point podcast. Bing.
Also looks like Zephyrus is now the one attacking the darkness.
Alrighty. Let's get this stop the recording in 3. Everybody say goodbye to both our listeners.
Goodbye.
You.
Bye, both of you.
Bye-bye.
I still don't know why you're still listening. Bye.